Hi guys.
Mom,
Yes.
my diamond has blue here now too.
Awesome. Blue's my favourite colour. Today, you look on angle. Is that better? Anyway, today I'm doing my 17 week update. 17 weeks. So I did a 16 week update last Sunday and I haven't uploaded it yet, so I don't know whether I'm going to edit that video and this one separate and have them back to back, hopefully get them both up today, or whether I'm just gonna kind of combine them into one video. So last week I filmed the 16 week and that was my first update for this pregnancy, and so it's like at editing. My computer is in our room at the moment. Well, it's Jason's computer, not mine, but it's in our bedroom, and we share with Zyla, we share a bedroom with Zyla, so I can't do anything on the computer when she's sleeping, and that's really the only chance that I get to edit videos. I even need to put my editing software onto the laptop, which would make much more sense because then I can sit down and do it, or we need to move the computer, which will probably end up happening because we don't like the computer in here anyway. Man, I feel like crap today, and it's only today. I've actually had a pretty good week. Not a whole lot of new symptoms. Been feeling the baby a lot more this week. So 17 weeks, so I've got to go for a scan sometime in the next 3 weeks, then see my midwife again. It's just one of those days I just feel yuck. We haven't been out of the house yet. I don't even have a bra on, just a t-shirt and some shorts, and we've done nothing but laze around the house. I didn't sleep well last night. Zyla woke up a couple of times. She generally sleeps pretty much through, 12 hours. She does stir sometimes, and I always wake up when she stirs, which is funny. Before kids I wouldn't wake up to anything. You could play drums in the same room that I was in and I would not wake up, and now I will wake up as soon as one of them sneezes or anything. But last night I slept especially bad because, like I said, Zyla stirred a few times, and Ariel, when she went to bed, sometimes she takes her nappy off and goes to sleep without it on, and so when I put Lilia to bed, if Ariel has taken her nappy off, I put it back on her. Her nappies are wet in the morning, only a little bit, usually, like barely, and I think it's in the morning when she first wakes up, so I think if I got up early enough and put her on the toilet that she probably wouldn't even wet the nappy. But anyway, last night she took her nappy off, so I didn't put it back on. I put a towel, I left her how she was when I put Lilia to bed, and then when I went to bed I checked her and she was still dry, so I decided to leave the nappy off and I put a towel underneath her. And then Zyla woke me up at 2:30 in the morning, so then I got up to go and check on Ariel, and she had moved completely off the towel, but was still dry, so I shoved the towel back under her again, and then Zyla woke me up again at 5:30. No, Ariel woke me up at 5:30. I heard her crying, and when I went in there she was upset that she didn't have a nappy on, and had moved off the towel again but was still dry then, so I put her on the toilet, and then she didn't go back to sleep after that. So she actually had a completely dry night with no nappy, and but I've been pretty much awake since 5:30 and woken a few times in the night, so I really didn't sleep very well last night. So I think that's why I'm feeling crap today. I don't think it has anything to do with the pregnancy, and neither does that whole story. It has nothing to do with the pregnancy. I don't know why it's in this vlog, but proud mum moment, I suppose. Lilia's still in nappies at night time, so she's 4. Lilia's 4 last month. Wow, actually, yeah, just last month. And Ariel is 2, and she will be 3 in June. So this is my first time having a child out of nappies at night time. Lilia's a very heavy sleeper, so that it just hasn't worked. She's not ready for it yet. But anyway, back to the pregnancy. vlog. At the moment, like right now, I'm feeling a little bit refluxy. I think it's refluxy. I hope it's not. I need to go vomit. Yeah, it's definitely feeling refluxy. Milk has always helped me to get rid of reflux, but I've been feeling really torn with the milk at the moment. Especially when I drink a lot of it anyway, but when I'm pregnant I drink so much more of it. I don't know if you'd call it a craving or not, but that's my go-to thing. My milk consumption just probably doubles or more. But I've been reading a lot of stuff about how bad milk is for us these days with all the hormones that go into it and everything. So I'm really torn and trying not to drink it, which I'm finding quite hard, so I might have to find an alternative for my reflux. Also, especially because I drink Milo, I don't drink coffee, and if I'm struggling, having a hard time, it's a Milo that will relax me and get rid of the anxiety or the whatever I'm feeling. And I don't do a Milo with almond milk or coconut milk or anything like that, only with straight milk. So that's going to be the hardest thing about trying to cut the milk out, is not being able to have my Milos properly. But I suppose you learn to love it, huh? When they changed the Milo from the old to what it is now, I didn't like it at all, but I've learned to deal with that now. And in saying that, a couple months ago we were at a birthday party, a 50th, and the guy whose birthday it was had a big tin of the old Milo and it hadn't been opened, and I was like, oh my god, how much do you want for it? Like, I'll pay anything. And he gave it to me for free, so I portioned it out into containers, and it's like I put it away for the next 4 pregnancies. Like, seriously, my little stashes. So I've had a couple out of that, but I'm saving it for right at the end. And again, like, without milk, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But I've learnt to love the new Milo, and now I'm just going to have to switch it up again and find something that runs with it that's not so unhealthy for me. So that's the reflux, and that's only just been in the last couple of days. I've been feeling a bit of movement, all very low. I've been quite lazy up until this point. Like, I have my energy back, but I've had all these thoughts and plans to be motivated and get active again, and I wanted to be doing pregnancy yoga, you know, right from early on, and I haven't done any of it. Just chasing the other 3 around. Like, I know I need to stop making excuses and just do it, but it's just getting started. Once I'm started, I'll be fine. But next week we start back our I run a preschool movement class, which is like a bit of gymnastics, bit of wrestling, bit of games and songs and all sorts. So hopefully that'll build up my motivation a bit. That's 2 days a week, so that's a bit of activity. We've been walking around a bit, so that's good. I wanted this bump to be super healthy, so I need to get my A into G and get onto that. What else? Like I say, Zyla has been waking me a little bit. She's usually pretty good, but when she has an off night, she has a real off night. So that's the only thing waking me. I'm not waking because of being pregnant. I've always slept pretty well through my pregnancies. It's just getting to sleep at night is the hard part. Once I'm asleep, I'm pretty good, unless the kids wake me up. And then even, like, I love my sleep, and at night time, in the middle of the night when I'm awake and I want to be sleeping, that's when it bothers me and that's when it gets to me. But the next day I don't usually suffer for it. So that's another thing that's making me think twice about today. I hope I'm not getting sick. I might just go and pick up some lemons, make some lemon water, some hot lemon drinks, because I can't afford to be sick right now. What else? What else? Just the movement and the reflux, really. Like I say, I just did another one. Not really much happens this quick at this point, I feel. Got my energy back, eating fine. Like, I wouldn't say my appetite is huge, but it's not small either. It's just average. I think I get real hungry towards the end. I haven't put on any weight really since the start. Maybe about 1 kg. kind of fluctuates a bit, I suppose, so just under, just over. I don't know what else. I haven't been having any dreams or anything like that. I said this last week, but I still haven't got any interest in finding out the gender, but I think I might do the fun little tests just for fun. So I don't know whether I'll do those separately and post them or video them all and do like one collab. I've been really wanting to get on track with this and have the vlogs up regularly, and also some other vlogs as well with the kids, but I seem to be not doing a lot in the day, but the day's just disappearing, and I'm trying to do stuff, but by the end of the day I feel like nothing's done. I don't know if that's a pregnancy symptom or not. Like I want to clear everything out and just get rid of a whole lot of crap and just tidy. Like our house is fairly small for the amount of people. It's not overly small, like we've got space, but I just have so much crap. And I just want to I wish I could have someone in to just do it for me, because I'm so bad at like, oh, you know, that came from this person, or just attaching emotions or stories, or I don't know, is that a pregnancy thing? Am I nesting? I really don't know. I've been very confused this week. That's a symptom on the list. Very confused. Don't know where I'm going right now, what I'm doing. Me and Jason have been talking a lot and setting little plans and goals for the future, which is helping. But then there's some things we see differently, which is, then we kind of clash a bit, which is really hard for me. I don't know. I'm hoping it's all pregnancy symptoms. It's not like a midlife crisis. I'm only 26. I don't want to be having midlife crisis yet. I won't bother doing a belly shot because I did one in the last video, and I think throughout this video I've just decided that I'm going to mush them together. We'll see how it goes. The 2 attempts that I made at putting the last week's video up, the 2 attempts I made during the week at editing it, my software was just playing up. It was slow, it was lagging, it was skipping, and I just gave up. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get onto it right now and hopefully it works today and get this up. And then I've filmed a 9-month update for Zyla and haven't even got that up, and she's about to be 10 months, so I'm so behind. Alright, stop blabbering. This has been a blabber 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 video. Until next time. Bye!